there, everyone. Welcome back to Ladder Up. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but here we are. Welcome back to the game show we call Ladder Up. We're back here with the team I used to get top 8 at Roanoke Regionals. And I forgot to mention in the last episode, but this team was heavily inspired. I say heavily inspired by at Toki VGC, a Japanese player. They had a pretty, I guess it was a national championship over there, and he got 13th with it, which, I mean, you know, that's so crazy good, because the Japanese circuit is really insane. And I used his team, and it did really well. And honestly, I credit my entire success at that tournament to his team structure, because it was so good. It was really easy to pilot. If I can pilot it, you know it's a good team. Anyways, we got Shoo here with a I didn't see the rating. I think it was actually pretty high. It was like 1586, but with a crazy team here. The Kangaskhan. Ooh, Kangaskhan, baby. Kangaskhan. Actually, Cresselia might be good here. Icy Wind speed control is nice. I think Fanny's good. I also might just want to go... Dude, that's so tricky because he's got 3 Tailwind setters. What do I even do? Heatran? Is Heatran even good here? Or am I just bad? I think Heatran's alright. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna lose this because I don't even know how to handle this matchup. No idea. But anyways, yeah, I gotta say, and you know, everybody was super nice. You know, I guess. So here's the thing, you know, I sometimes forget just how genuinely nice people can be in the Pokemon community. You know, that sometimes there's this kind of, you know, I won't say misconception, because sometimes it really is true, but there's this conception around the Pokemon community sometimes that there's a bunch of elitist players and they're like, I'm good, so everyone else that isn't good is trash and I'm not gonna talk to you, that kind of stuff. And you know, sometimes it's easy to feel like that's the case, but yeah, so when I realized I had top cut the event, I half expected to get a bunch of stuff on Twitter talking about there's some nobody got top 8, no big deal, all this stuff. But actually, everyone was super supportive and really nice about it, and very welcoming. It made me feel special, because I mean, I was glad, because I had was happy to be there. And yeah, it was a good time. I had a happy time. And actually, you know, apparently when I was in my top 8, I actually haven't watched the stream yet, because you know, I haven't had time. But apparently during my top 8 match, when I wasn't allowed to use Kangaskhan, everybody was rooting for me, come on, do it. They wanted me to win anyways. Sacred Sword, is that gonna? Yeah. I think Double Edge will take out that Zapdos. Hopefully it's not Berry. Who knows? This should do some damage. Ooh, that's nice. Now, Kartana will probably set up Tailwind too, but that's okay. So that was Z or Seed Zapdos. Either way. Yeah, I feel like Berry Zapdos has really fallen off. Sacred Sword into my Kartana? That's fine. It's nice damage. We trade. So what's coming in? Like a Salamence or something? Darmanitan. Ooh. Oh, that's easy. Do we think that's Scarf Darmanitan? Yeah, this game's pretty much over. Unless it's Berry Darmanitan or something. Withdraw Darmanitan into... Okay, so I got a feeling that's Scarf. But it doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to knock out your thing, and then I'm going to double edge your Milotic. And Milotic might survive, But it's okay, because I'll just Leaf Z it next turn. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I have, what, Landorus and Heatran in the back? So yeah, you can't... Look at how much damage this thing does! Look, I mean, granted, if that had had a berry, it would have procced the berry, and it would have had, like, half health. But you switched into Milotic. What do you know that 2-hit KOs Milotic with non-super effective damage? What do you know that Oko's a Milotic without the berry, without super effective damage? Kangaskhan. It's too good. Yeah, I'm gonna play around. There's no reason to even mess around. It's probably Scarfed or Manatan. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's getting knocked out. Watch how much this does. Look at that. Look at that damage. This team is so good. And I hit on this point in my top. Oh my god, I'm so bad with the terminology. In my round 7, like after the match, the Swiss round 7 match that was streamed afterwards, I got interviewed. They asked me a lot of questions about the team and the playstyle, and I think I hit the point that I hit on multiple times, and you'll see me say in the team report, is that Kangaskhan and just other things on the team are off. Kangaskhan alone is providing so much offensive pressure and such high damage output that a lot of times, and it outspeeds a lot of things just naturally, that other people are spending turns making defensive switches, trying to do all this maneuvering around Kangaskhan, while it's just putting out strong neutral damage, and then so they're trying to use both their Pokemon to handle Kangaskhan. Meanwhile, I have a whole other Pokemon to do whatever I want. And you saw that. My opponent, that turn 1, was like switching out my Milotic, which was pressured by the Kartana. And, Zapt was probably trying to set up Tailwind. Well, I just faked that thing out. I'm setting my own Tailwind, and then it was off to the races, and there wasn't a thing they could do about it. Oh, yeah. So, there's something to be said about teams where, if you want to set something up, like my team, you want to set Tailwind, or even some other gimmicks like on teams I want to set up. If you have something like Kangaskhan sitting there and just doing big damage and providing pressure, well, there's more opportunities to get that set up. So, for instance, if this was a Calm Mind Tapu Fini, which it's not, it's choice specs, having Kangaskhan there with fake out support helps you set up Calm Mind. If you're in a really good position and they're like, I gotta switch out, that's a free opportunity to Calm Mind. So, and I think, and there's a lot of variants of this kind of team comp with Kangaskhan that will run the same 6 Pokemon with different items and spreads. Sometimes the Cresselia is switched to is a Zapdos instead, and sometimes they are Calm Mind Tapu Fini. But me personally, I was like, I don't really want to try and finesse the game that much. I just want to do big damage. This right here, what would be a good lead for this? Kangaskhan Cresselia is probably good for this. Right. Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Yeah, honestly, when in doubt, just lead Kangaskhan. Like, honestly, dude, just lead Kangaskhan. It's so good. It's so good. Heatran. And Landorus? My own Landorus? Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, honestly, I could sit here and flowchart the team and like tell you like, oh, bring this and that, and I did. I actually did flowchart my matchups before, like the night before, trying to. So like, I could have told you like that day if you're like you name out a team, an archetype. You've been like Charizard top Coco, and I've been like, oh, you gotta bring Kangaskhan, Cresselia with this and that in the back, and like, and I knew all that in my head in the day of the tournament, but. It's kind of like when you cram hard for a test, and then like after you take the test, you ask like, hey, ask them a simple question. Hey, what's 2 + 3? And you're like, I think it's potato. I don't know. I think it's a potato. 2 + 3 = potato, because like just the knowledge has gone. But yeah, I mean, and honestly, a lot of times I didn't even follow the flow chart. But I think technically my best case scenario for a lot of the rain matchups was to actually lead Kangaskhan Cresselia. And try and just like, fake out, Calm Mind, outbulk them with Cresselia. And I didn't do that. A lot of times I just let Kangaskhan, what's it called? Kartana. And I was like, Z in my Kartana. Like, I'm going to knock out your Ludicolo, and then I'm going to bring in Tapu Fini and do big damage. And that's what I did pretty much every single game. And no one was ready for it. Like, at past turn 1, they had nothing. They had no plan. Alright, so my opponent here Are you gonna switch? Are you gonna keep Landorus in and just superpower? You're probably gonna superpower, right? So I should probably have thought about this a little more. I think you're probably gonna stay in with Landorus and superpower. Yeah, you're gonna. So I think you probably just went for damage here. If you're Scarf and you superpower, I think it's a damage roll on Kangaskhan to knock me out. I think it's a very, you would have to get a very high damage roll to knock Kangaskhan out. I think that's the calculation. This Kangaskhan doesn't have much bulk invested in it. It has enough. This Icy Wind here is gonna be really nice though, especially this is Scarf Landorus. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I imagine this is Tapu Koko coming in here, in which case this Icy Wind is going to be very nice, because that puts me at such a huge advantage. And then it becomes a question of, do you protect Charizard? Oh, Kartana. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this becomes a question of, do you protect Charizard? So I sure would love to knock that out. Because I feel like a Landorus wants to come back in here. I can't knock out Kartana with Kangaskhan because low kick doesn't do that much. Unless it's Z Kartana. I think it's a pretty good turn to set up a Calm Mind. You probably switch out Charizard or protect it. Or you're probably trying to set up your own Tailwind. In which case, this Calm Mind is going to be really nice. I'll throw up some damage, maybe next turn switch Kangaskhan into my own Landorus. Or Heatran, withdraw Charizard into Landorus. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Tipping my Kangaskhan. Alright, so now I'm at -2, but we'll get some nice chip damage on the Landorus here. And these Icy Winds are going to start doing a lot of damage. Yeah, that's nice. That's Icy Wind range. Critical hit might actually bite me in the butt. That might put me in Sacred Sword range from the Kartana. With the double-edged recoil. Recoil. Is that Z grass into Cresselia? Oh, Z fighting into Kangaskhan. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's gonna knock out Kangaskhan. Z Leaf was like, okay, I can see that. Z fighting was a little interesting. But that's a really good move. So we're gonna neutralize that a bit with our own Landorus. My opponent doesn't know what kind of Landorus this is. I mean, they probably expect that it's not Scarf. But yeah, I'm gonna throw up. I think I'm just gonna throw up a Rock Slide here. Because I mean, if you want to U-turn out into Charizard, you're not gonna want to take this. I'll throw up an Icy Wind. Just I gotta keep that speed. That speed. Gotta keep that speed. Because if I can knock out this Landorus, I have to. So yeah, if you want to U-turn into your, I mean, you also might just start going for Rock Slides. In which case, I'm not Sad Panda. Yeah, if that's a U-turn into a, that's into Charizard. Whoo, buddy. You're not gonna like this. Plus, this Icy Wind will be nice, because then I can Moonlight next turn, and in the sun, it'll heal me up the whole way. This Kartana can't knock out Cresselia. Plus, I have a Berry. So there's that going for me. Ooh, yeah. Alright, okay. So, we hit the Rock Slide. Woo, buddy. I think this is a double knockout here. If we hit this, if we hit this Icy Wind single target, I think this will just knock out Kartana. I do. We hit the Icy Wind. I've got a little bit of investment. Calm Mind. Oh, never mind. I severely wait, is that I severely underestimated the damage output. Oh, that's not good. That's not great. So Landorus comes out, right? Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko comes out. Tapu Koko. And Kartana switches out, right? Can I take a... If you Z me and I survive, I want to go for an Icy Wind. Yeah, that's my best play. So oh no, you already Z'd, so you can't knock out my Cresselia. I should survive this and bury. Yeah. And so I now just get a double knockout, and I win the game, right? Yeah. And if you had like Hidden Power Ice or something and you knock out Landorus, that would have sucked. Yeah, now we just, yeah, I guess I could have Calm Mind. Yeah, well there you go. That's that. Look at this team. Look at this team. This team is so good. Guys in the 1700s. And he had a crazy offensive team. I couldn't handle it. Also, gotta say, my Cresselia was so good. So good in this game. So yeah, I'm gonna switch a Landorus into Heatran. Heatran proved to be completely useless. Not really. I just never brought it. I just never positioned it in I could have done some U-turn plays with Landorus. But yeah, and I just pressed my offensive. You saw that. I played that very offensively. I just pressed offensive pressure when I could. And we won the game. So, yeah. I mean, that's really just all you do. Yeah. Good forfeit. Appreciate that. Don't waste my time. And, yeah, you just look at this team. Like, I'm not even really trying that hard. I'm not even paying that much attention. And we're like cruising through. It's just that good. It's that good. Yeah, anyways, that's it for Ladder Up. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you like the team, you know, I'm actually going to offer a QR code of the team, but which I feel a little strange about because, actually, you know what, the QR code of the team should be up right now. I feel a little bit strange about just because, you know, I didn't build the team. Toki at Toki VGC, give him a follow on Twitter. He built the team, and so I want him to get that credit. I want him to get the credit for the team because he built it. I'd like to get a little recognition for the fact that I, you know, top cut a original with it because I mean that's pretty swell, you know. But I did not build the team. Full disclaimer. Anyways, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you back for another episode of Ladder Up, where we're just having a good time hanging out, feeling fine. See you then.